Okay, let's do this again. What makes an artist? David Hockney. Let's try this again.
Modernism. The first thing I did at the Royal College of Art was I drew some skeletons and I took my time with them. I mean, they took about 2 weeks to draw it. People liked the drawing, I noticed they did. They came up to see me drawing it. Then I realized I was as good at drawing as anybody from London, if not better. I used to think, well, in London they'll be really good, they'll be really smart, draw well and everything. And then I realized, well, they weren't any smarter.
Alright, I noticed people liked my drawings. That's what he said, right? Like, when I'm in a classroom, or well, now I'm 40, so I'm not in a classroom, but like when I'm drawing, I'm like into it and everything, and people are doing their own thing. How do you notice that someone likes your drawing? Anyway, nice color. And, yeah. Let's look at something else. David Hockney on Vincent van Gogh. Let's see what he says.
This is David Hockney, one of the most influential British artists alive today. Hockney is best known for his iconic paintings of swimming pools and his portraits of his friends and family, most of which he made while living in California. His oeuvre ranges from painting, drawing and printmaking to video, photography and stage design. In the early 2000s, David Hockney temporarily returned to the UK, settling in Yorkshire for 9 years. Fascinated by the Northern England countryside and the changing of the seasons, he created a large body of landscape work that includes charcoal sketches, watercolours, monumental oil paintings and even iPad drawings. David Hockney has always been greatly inspired by Vincent van Gogh, and it's indeed not hard to see the connection between the two artists. They both find endless inspiration and joy in nature.
It's a good title. It's better than Dave and Vince.
Yeah. Alright, so his color scheme is like the 50s, not really Van Gogh. The card on the table, the painting, or whatever that is, print. Too much color. It's too strong. It's like Jolly Ranchers. And, yeah. Cigarette lighter looks good with his shirt, but, let's see, let's read this. Sometimes I long so much to do landscape, just as one would go for a long walk to refresh oneself. In all of nature, in trees for instance, I see expressions in the soul. Okay. Sounds good. Let's watch some more.
Sometimes I long so much to do landscape, just as one would go for a long walk to refresh oneself. And in all of nature, in trees for instance, I see expression and a soul. Well, yes. I mean, in 2004, when I went to Bridlington, I knew landscape was seen as something you couldn't do today. That's what they said. You couldn't do today. And I thought, well, why? Because the landscapes become so boring. It's not the landscape that's boring, it's the depictions of it that have become boring, I thought. And I thought, well, yeah, I mean, you can't be bored of nature, can you? You have endless subjects in nature, endless. And that
Okay, I'm kind of bored now. So let's look at something else. Let's look at something else. Let's get out of here. This video is not loading. Let's look at his iPad art. I know it's old, but
I'm Claudia Tenney. With your vote on November 3rd, we can rebuild our economy and bring middle-class jobs back to upstate New York.
Here we are at the Royal Academy in London's Piccadilly, where we are present at an enormous, mammoth exhibition of works of art by Britain's most celebrated living artist, David Hockney. David, who is in fact standing somewhere behind me, has just received the Order of Merit, the highest award in the entire kingdom. And this exhibition goes from his student days right up to the very present, with his contribution to real avant-garde art via using an iPad. It's happening all around us. And this is another, is it? That's
This is
iPad. My goodness.
You see, they have all of the painterly qualities of his own paintings and watercolours.
This room is called Tree and Totems, and it's spectacularly colourful, Edith.
Yes.
Can you explain?
Lo-fi hip-hop. Let's look at the inner
How the deep atmosphere works, it's all different.
pretty bad. I'm hungry. Get out of here. I've never had an iPad before. Those are really great. Kind of childish. Alright. Ooh, a demon face. Ooh. David Hockney sketchbook.
today we're looking at some of the books on my bookshelf. Well, one in particular.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, bye bye.